he's been through and done pure shit. Is that true, or is it, you know what, Stockton on him, whatever your name is, Stockton, Aaron, I don't know the kid, so I'm not going to condemn his path. I'm not going to condemn any bridges he's been across, bro. I don't know him. I don't know him. Bear this in mind, brother, right? At the age of 24, I'm in custody. I've gone to jail. When I'm 24, lad, he's just going 12 or 13. I don't know this kid. I had one kid round me when I was out. One kid, and it weren't to groom him. It was looking after him. It was putting a roof over his head, like I did with most of them. Weren't to have them working for me. And his name was Killer. One kid, Sean Kilcourse. That's the only kid who I had round me. And did a fuck grooming, mate. No kid have I ever groomed to get them locked up. Ever. None of them. It didn't exist. Grooming didn't exist like that when we were doing what we were doing. You see, what happened there is this. Years ago, we used to look after the kids on the estate. Not to sell drugs for us. We just look after them. One of the kids on the estate never got a rig out for Christmas, so you get dressed by us. If they weren't going home overnight and we seen them doing all-nighters, I'd give them the keys and let four of them go and chill in me flat and play on the computer. Not to groom them, not to let them get into the graft, but half of them kids that I was doing that to, when I've gone to jail, knew the influence it could have. Knew how when I give them a pair of trainees, it made them attach themselves to me a little bit. They know. I didn't know that was doing that to them. I was just looking after them, giving them dough, feeding them, making them have a decent life, just like I was creating for myself, not grooming. But that generation learnt off us how to entice young minds by us giving them gifts for nothing. As they're growing up and getting into the drug game, they're starting to use that technique of a way of getting in the minds of your sons and going, bang, pair of traps there, kid. Boom. This kid hasn't had a pair of £100 trainees off his ma since he's been born. All of a sudden he's getting that attention. That's exploitation right there. I never exploited no kid. None. This generation of drug dealers now are exploiting kids left, right and fucking centre, and that's why I scream about it. People don't like me screaming about it, but no one else is doing it. I know when I scream, when I'm screaming, I haven't got no big dough to make the impact I want to make. I'm not even like pitying it or trying to get it off anyone. If it comes to me, it'll be used accordingly and correctly. I'm not here to make dough on the back of nothing. I'm simply trying to tell all yous that if we want a strong city of Liverpool in 10 or 20 years down the fucking line, we've got to start protecting every child that is born in this city. I'm beyond, but I'm no fucking hero. I'm no big fucking super team. I can't start focusing on Manchester, London. That's all yous. You know, there's thousands of you out here trying to make a difference. There's loads of us that are shining lights. I've been doing it for 5 years. I've ended up on the topic of drugs, just the way it's gone. I've just followed the path, and that's the way it's leading me. And if you're not fucking stupid, if you're not daft, and you're not conditioned that bad, you must be able to look round and look at the damage drugs are doing. There's parents there now, and they don't even know the kids have got on a fucking addiction. Understand what I'm saying? They don't even know they're coming home wired off the fucking cake, just going back to the bedroom like that, on the phone all night. I'm talking about your daughters. I'm talking where they go on a Friday night with their mates, 15, 16. Hey, mum, I'm just going to bed. Yeah, they're fucked off drugs, twisted in the corner. They're not going to bed. They're on the phone till 4 in the morning. Now, unless you fucking parents who have got the opportunity to guide your children start watching over them properly, because it's spread. It's spread. Doesn't matter how good you raise your kids. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You can raise your kids like a fucking whatever. You can have them towing a line. You can have them meeting every level of education. The minute they go out your front door and start embracing that energy and moving in them circles with them kids that are coming from homes where the mums have got addictions. I'm not discriminating against them, but it is what it is. Once they start mingling in that circle, they start participating in the same sort of shit. And drugs are always involved. And once they've got on drugs, it's alright. Oh yeah, it's okay. They're just playing with them. No, they're fucking not. They're getting addictions. They're getting addictions. It's not playing with them. They think they're playing with them, but you're a fucking adult, and you should know as an adult, no kids should be playing with fucking drugs. None. So don't just sit by and go, oh, she's only having a bit of wine and a bit of ket. No, she's not. She's getting herself in a fucking addiction. And unless you stop it early, it'll be too fucking late up here. Don't give a fuck if you think I'm chatting shit. When asked about you haters out there, this is what comes off my mind. This is what I'm concerned about. This is what platforms like this are meant to be for. Not to try and get money out of you or try and kid you that I'm something different. These platforms for me have always and always will be to raise awareness about choose a life, not a knife. It's never to be get rich. It's always been just for that cause. Choose a life, not a knife. To raise awareness, and it always will be. It always will be. Everyone's going